All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on every activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel and do not forget to continue to share this video to as many group and platforms as possible. This is Let's Talk TV. Please enjoy. Now, with the issue happening in Biafran land, now you agree with me that looking at how the military has been invading Biafran land lately, buying innocent Biafrans on daily basis. We saw the attack on Ogbaru, Ogbaru local government in Anambra State. Then when you drive down to Imo State, you get to Olo. We've been seeing back-to-back massacre, in Olo, back-to-back massacre, back-to-back genocidal attack, But the funniest thing is that why the Biafran Defense Forces cannot lose is that, they know who they are attacking. They know who they are fighting. And that is why it is called a guerrilla warfare. Oh, for those of you who do not understand what a guerrilla warfare is, I'm going to give you an example. An example of a guerrilla warfare is example of Biafran Defense Forces knowing their arch enemy. They know who they are fighting against. And they know that their major enemy is the Biafran, the so-called Nigerian terrorist army. But the funniest thing is that the Nigerian army do not even know, who they are even facing. And that is as simple as that. They are entering, Biafran land, that belongs to Biafrans, that belongs to the Biafran Defense Forces. They are safeguarding their land. So it's an issue of ambush, That is why most times they get ambushed by the Biafran Defense Forces because they do not even know where they are entering into. You cannot come into a man's land, and detect things. You can, no matter your tactics, the owner of the lands will always know their land and how to get away with whatever they want. It's as simple as that. So for those of you who still doubt, we've posted a lot of videos concerning this WAR on Twitter. We cannot post them on YouTube because of the YouTube terms and conditions. Definitely they will flag those videos. But with all evidences we've been given, you will know that so many things is happening in Biafran land, and a lot of innocent people have actually gone down. The one that happened in Olo recently was actually a very tragic one. If we're even talking about Olo, let us not forget about the one that happened in Awomama community, where even the terrorist army raided some communities and some villagers in their own land. To what end? But the reality is that at least we have a prime minister in the person of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who is doing everything possible to make sure that normalcy comes into Biafran land. Please do not forget to share this video and do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more news and information. Now, concerning the issue of Obinźè Barrackś, I want you to listen to this voice note from the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. For those of you who didn't listen to this voice note or video when I dropped it, please watch and do not forget to share to as many groups and platforms as possible.
To test, to show them what they have done to us. It's from Obinźè Barrackś. You can never stand. So I am telling them today, if they like, they can go and surrender the entire Obinźè Barrackś with whatever. It is going to go down. Mark my word, and I want you to come back to this video after today. You will come back to this video and say, I said it. I said Obinźè Barrackś will go down. And for Biafrans living around those areas, my advice to you is to stay away at least 2 kilometers. Always. From today, maintain your distance from Obinźè barracks. And those Biafrans that are living there, we have been calling on you to resign. Some of you that are there, you are still our enemy, because you cannot be wearing the Janjaweed and terrorist uniform and you expect us to treat you as one of us. Anything in Obinźè where this barbarism, genocide against Biafra is being planned, anything in Obinźè is the enemy. You need to live there. And we will continue to call the attention of civilians whenever things is about to happen, so that no Biafran civilian or any civilian for that matter will get hurt. We don't want to hurt any civilians. Our own is to neutralize, delegitimize, and make sure that those who comes with arms and ammunition to kill Biafrans never have the opportunity to use it. So Obinźè is the next place, or the first place, that is going to go down in Biafra land. I just want to drop this update as I am on my way and still on transit back to my base.
Men carrying guns. No, they just said they are old men who cannot run. Probably they were not able to run the way others, the young ones, have run into the bush. They couldn't. But these people just killed them. After killing them, they pour petrol on them and set them ablaze. This is the work of terrorists we are talking about. We cannot allow this to continue to fester in our land. We can't allow this. And the only way out is the restoration of Biafra. And Biafra cannot be restored without your obedience to our Prime Minister. When he said do this, you must follow up. You must follow up everything that is given to you. You can see it's not selfish. You have your normal life to live. You have your normal daily routines to do. Nobody is challenging you on that. Nobody is locking you down on that. You can travel, you can do whatsoever you want to do. But any government terrorist institution, most especially the police, the barracks, the secretariats, and whatsoever they call them, they must not be seen around us any longer. They must not. We cannot have a so-called government, terrorist government, that all their presence in our land is just the terrorists that they have set up to extract money from our people. If you are traveling from one place to another in a Biafra land, the next thing you will see is seeing their checkpoint, extracting money. If you don't have the money, they can kidnap you there, because they have their kidnapper in few minutes, maybe few distance away from them, that will stop you and kidnap you. That money that you say you don't have, you will still go and borrow and cough it out. If you are not lucky, they will collect the money, still behead you. So you must obey Prime Minister. Please, do not let them to use you as a victim, because they will kill you. They will come and bring you out and tag you as Prime Minister that is doing it. And we don't care, even if that happens. It will not stop us. They have been killing us before. So killing you for your deaf ear will not stop us. No, it won't. We are not joking here. For me, I am not joking. All I need now is my freedom, because I know what is coming. I know the terror that the Fulani terrorists, the Mujahid, are bringing to our people. I know it. If you see what is happening in the north, and you think it's going to just rest in the north alone, that they are not going to come to the south, you lie, yo. You lie. That useless man, president, be ordinary president, or what they call him, what did he say? He said the north has been taken over because he was interviewed, the people living there, and they confirmed me that the north, there is nothing like government presence there as military that is defending the people or protecting the indigenous people there. That the terrorists are the one that gives the command, and everybody will obey them. So that place is no longer part of Nigeria. He was telling us that we from the south and the west should get ready to host them, because they from the north, they are going to run to our land to come and be staying in our land. We have no place for such people, because these are the people that you groom by yourselves. You groom a python to come and consume you. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told you that this python that you are grooming is coming to swallow you. Just for the hatred that you hate for the Biafrans, you went far away to Saudi Arabia or whatsoever country you get your terrorists from. In the name of Fulani, you open the door for terror, for hell, to come and consume God's own people in their own land. And you think we will allow that to fester? No way. Our freedom is the only way that can stop them. Our freedom is no matter what they will do, even if they should say they want to do everything for us now, we don't need them. These people, we don't need anything from Nigeria any longer. There is nothing like, the only negotiation that we have now on table is our boundaries, which we have already drawn our map. So anything that they're going to bring to the table is just that discussion. Apart from that, oh no, it's because you have been marginalized. We want to give this, we want to give that. No, we are no longer interested. Because those things that you want to give to us, we own them. We own them. The oil, the gas, everything that the python is using to come and terrorize our people today, we own them. They are in our land. They are in our land. We are the one feeding the so-called Nigeria. Nigeria has never existed in the so-called South and Southeast as they have divided us. It has never existed there. We have never been a president, well-elected president from the so-called South and Southeast. No. Even the vice, it is fight that Goodluck came to board. And after Goodluck, they said, no way. The 4 years that Goodluck managed to stay there, it was hell. That was when they even went to Sahel to go and invite their terrorist brother to come and take over Nigeria. And today you are crying. And you think we will allow such a people in uniform, in the name of Nigeria military or police, to come and be killing our people and raping them, and you think we will leave them in our land? No way. They must go. We must eradicate every one of them. Before the declaration, we don't want to see any of their presence. And that is why you must stay away. If you see them, Prime Minister said it yesterday, if you see them, you have to run for your lives. Run. You don't have to wait. Don't say, I'm not an IPOB now, so I don't think they will get to me. No. Because you are living in Biafra land, they know you are a Biafran. Everybody, they know they want Biafra. These people know you more than you do. They know you even when you are denying, castigating Prime Minister. My dear, that will not save you. That will not save you. Even if their president begin to insult Prime Minister to scorn, they will still shoot you and kill you, pour petrol on you and burn you to ashes. You don't know these people. They know the light that you are carrying. That light that they couldn't quench years ago, that they wanted to quench now. They know it. And that light is what is disturbing them. You understand? So please, my people, you need to obey the Prime Minister. We are not locking down hospitals. Hospitals are for our people. We are not locking down schools. Our children have to go to school. Yes. Every other thing, your daily routine, you have to go for it. Nobody is disturbing you. But if you are working in secretariat, please stay away. Stop for now. When Biafra comes, you are going to have a good job. Look for something else to survive for now, because your life is precious to us. That is why we are up here, to let you know that the only places that we are exempting is those school, hospitals, and others. Please, like police station, do not go close. Don't go. I don't know how to describe it. Don't go close to like 10 miles to them. Don't. Please. Because these people, they are in everywhere. These terrorists, they are in everywhere. If they don't wear their uniform, they will wear mufti. And their eyes are on you. They will be looking for anybody like Biafran. They can even interview you, proclaiming that Prime Minister is too good though. Are you supporting the Prime Minister? My brother, anybody that is coming to interview you of such, go away from that person. Know that is your enemy. Do not speak. Do not speak. Go away from that person. Because they have so many tactics that they are using. So we are not targeting you, the ordinary person that will go to market and trade, that will go to his shop and open your shop and do your things. No, nobody is targeting you. We are only targeting the terrorist organizations in our land. Please. I yield my mic because so many hands are on. As I yield the mic to our host or co-host, Stella, I don't know if you have something to add to that. Else we go to United Biafra. Thank you. United States of Biafra, you have the mic, sir. Helen, thank you. United States, your hand is up. If not, so we'll go to Brian. Brian, are you there?
I am here.
Okay. Okay, United States, you have the mic.
Sister Stella, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening, all Biafran. Good evening, our Minister for Information and our co-host, Sister Helen Peters. My greetings to all Biafrans on space. It's a pleasure to be here one more time on the topic 30 days lockdown, specifically against the terrorist institutions of Nigeria. And this sit at home is not targeted at our schools, not targeted at our hospitals, not targeted at our markets. No, because our people have already made the sacrifices. For more than 2 years now, our people have been sitting at home every Monday to register their displeasure with Nigeria's terrorist state. And our people also do that in demonstration of their love and solidarity with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and solidarity with our Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, and also to prove that they are desirous more than anything to have their freedom, and they are willing to go to at any length to have their freedom. And that is why we have been sitting at home for more than 2 years now. And now this government has given a directive for those terrorist institutions where they enable and plan the killing and massacre of our people to be locked down. And that is why our people are collaborating. Our people are in full support of the government. And also to show that our people support our government initially, when they started the self-referendum, it was the Prime Minister was actually intending or was projecting to have 20 million votes. But what happened? Our people said, no, we are going to give you more than 30 million extra even now. And I know that our people are even Googling before the time of November. We're expecting that our people will even top it up with another 20 million. And that was to show you the overwhelming support of our people to their freedom, to their Prime Minister, and to their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently incarcerated because of the terrorist and barbaric nature and tendencies of the terrorist state of Nigeria. It is unfortunate that even they don't obey their law. Some of the time they make argument, they'll tell you that they don't have a referendum in their constitution. Now you ask them, those ones and rights that you have in your constitution, have you obeyed the ones that are already in your constitution? You have not obeyed the law in your constitution. Your constitution says that people have the freedom of expression and freedom to gather and even to protest. But today, ordinary protest for hunger is a treasonable offense. You know, they used to, when one Nigerian is, then when they are killing people in IPOB many years ago because they are carrying flag, they said, okay, you are committing treason because you are carrying Biafra flag, that you are questioning the Mary state. Little did they know that a time will come when even ordinary protesting for hunger, when you say, I am hungry, you know, when children are hungry in their house, they start crying. You know, that's just what it is. That the children of Nigeria are crying to their parents that they are hungry. And their parents will move out armor tank that they never use against the terrorists to kill them. And then the people that survive it, they charge them of treason for saying that they are hungry. You know, and these are the people that laughed and you know, posted the pictures of our brothers that were massacred because they were carrying flag to say we want to be free. They celebrated it many years ago, and today they are also being massacred for saying they are hungry. So I picked up the mic when I decided to pick up mic was when our Sonny, our Minister for Information, said something when was referencing to children of the late what's his name, Ifeanyi, and talking about what legacy did he leave for his children? How would they ever come out and say that they are the children of this person? And you know, it really touched me because we find out in the Nigeria state is a place that there is no emphasis on what we call good name is better than money. For them, money is all. Everything is about money. You know, everything is about loot and loot and loot and loot and what you can loot. They do not think about someone having a good reputation. They don't think about having anything like good legacy. No, it is not in their dictionary. So there is nothing like those. That is not a value for them. What their value is, any way you can steal, you steal money. You know, you can do Yahoo, do internet fraud, whatever goes. You know, you don't write. You see students, they don't read. They have miracle centers where they go and they copy exam from the internet, and you see the teachers are collaborating, parents are collaborating, examiners and vigilators are collaborating. I'm telling you, you cannot, children, you see nobody reads anymore. And this, even at the university level, they get people in their lower places to write their thesis, their seminar for them, their project. Everything is done for them. They submit. Some of them don't even know how. They cannot even defend it. Now, even on their defense, they have to contribute money to give the examiners and the external invigilators or professors or whatever that they call them. So you see, this is the legacy that they have in the zoo. So the zoo have basically destroyed the good legacy of the Biafran, which we are known, because ndị Igbo si na ezi aha ka ego, and this ezi aha ka ego philosophy, the zoo continues to kill it. Of course, we are not surprised because it's in the zoo where you have a center for eradication of innovation and embracing Sunni. So what they do is to embrace Sunni. It's about gathering money for those of them that are the wicked ones are down the Biafran land, the representative of the terrorist state of Nigeria in our land. It is about gathering money, selling their people, you know, exposing their people to terrorism. They will ask the terrorists to come and bombard their people. You know, the one of the idiots that I don't know what they're saying about him, the one they call Jose Carlo, was on video, and he was bragging how he's going to bring armor tankers. He'll go to Abuja and bring a helicopter gunship to bomb his community, bomb his people. The same bomb that they cannot use on terrorists that they've been classified internationally as the deadliest in Africa. But they are not using that. But they want to use it against his own people who only demand this for freedom, and which is also justifiable. So this is what we are saying, that the zoo is not good for us. The zoo is destroying our mental health. The zoo is a threat to our survival. It's a threat to our children. It's a threat to the very core of our values as Biafrans and as Igbo. So it is not a question of choice. It is a question of compulsion and what must be done. Bringing this zoo down is a task that must be done. The freedom of Biafra is a task that must be done, and all hands must be on deck. And there is no better time for us to do everything to be free than now. And that is why every one of us must contribute in any way that we have. All of us have been given capacities in our various abilities. God has given us capacities in our various abilities. So everywhere you are called for a purpose. And that purpose is to be like the lady Esther in the scripture, who was there, and she did what she had to do for our people to be free. And we must not leave this alone for our prime minister. We must not leave it for our leader. And every day, remember our leader, that he is in the dungeon suffering because of you. He could have chosen to be like Ojo Carlo, who wants to bomb his people, who wants to sell off his people. He could have chosen to be like Peter Obi, who is gallivanting everywhere, selling his people, who rose up and urinated on the grave of his ancestors, saying that Biafra is dead. I mean, who committed the most abominable atrocity by that. How can you wake up and you denigrate the death millions of children that were massacred, and you dishonor their memory and the memory of our great leader, or eternal leader Ojukwu? You say that Biafra is dead, and you could have chosen to be any one of these, like the hopeless one, that the Hope Uzodinma and all of them, But no, he didn't choose to do that. Instead, he brought himself to like a sheep, and he's sacrificing himself, and he's sacrificed his parents for this same cause. Every time you think about this, please, I want you to know that this man, Nnamdi Kanu, even if not for any other person, because of him, you must not sabotage your people. You must do everything for your people, and also for our men that are on the ground, who are making the ultimate sacrifice every day. Their life is at risk, and they are sacrificing everything sacrificable for our freedom. And don't you think that it is anybody's responsibility? Exceptionally, it is our collective duty, and this freedom is for everyone. So any little sacrifice you can make, if you are told to stop going to the terrorist institution as someone working in their secretariat, if it means you resigning from your job as someone in the terrorist army or the zoo police, you have to do it for the sake of your people and also for the sake of your life. Because this freedom is not the freedom of Simon Èkpá, it's not the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it's not the freedom of Madam Helen Peters, it's not the freedom of Stella alone or Simon Ekparawa, and every one of us here. It is the freedom of everyone. So, and we must contribute and do all that we need to do, and no matter how little you think it is. Let the big fish fetch the big firewood, and let the small fish fetch the small firewood. Thank you very much, my sister Stella and Helen Peters. Thank you, our Minister for Information, Abawa Sonny, and continue to do your good job. We are so happy with the work you're doing, and God bless you too, Emeka Orawo. I will see what you're doing with our shop. It's amazing. You're bringing that innovation, and we are so happy. Thank you very much, and every one of us. May God bless us. May Chukwokikama bless us and give us our heart desire. In the name of Chukwokikabiam. He say. Are you my mic
Thank
here,
you.
my
He
lady?
said, yeah, so this time is all hands on deck. Everybody is important. We need all support we can get, financial support and otherwise, but particularly financial support. We need money. Look at Ukraine of yesterday. The whole world is supporting him, giving him all the money. Now, even the ammunition, they are not dashing it out. We need money, please. As much as you have, come and donate. Tomorrow is fundraising. And then on Sunday is our children's fundraising also. All our children, mothers, you can come and donate on behalf of your children. Sunday, they are going to open that their cup, saving cup. Those days, I used to have a type that is in a wooden form, But now there's this type we have now. This type we have now is the tin type, the aluminium type, or metal type. Those days there used to be that type of wooden, they will not put small space in the middle where you can slot in your money. So children, on Sunday, there's going to be fundraising for all of you on Sunday. All the children, come all one, come all, before school starts. So mothers, bring your children around on Sunday. Thank you, brother. United States of Biafra. Okay, so we go to Brian. Brian, are you there? Helen, you want to say something, sis? Okay. We'll go to Brian. Brian, are you there? Brian, okay. Miri Mara Ugo. I love this name more. Miri Mara Ugo, are you there? You have the mic. Can somebody hear me? Okay. So Miri Mara Ugo, you have the mic. You're not there? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we also have other reasons why we are shutting these people down. We remember, we will discuss a little of it 2 days ago. Another one is that must remain shut down because they have burnt our shops, they have burnt our houses, demolished our marketplaces. So it's their own time now to be shut down. You understand? And it's their own time also to collect. So they will know how it tastes, how it feels. When you now come into somebody's office and burn down the whole office, demolish the whole house, they use millions and millions of naira and dollar to build. You understand? So now is their own turn. Their offices are being demolished. Their secretariats are being brought down. Their headquarters, are being brought down. So they can also have the feelings too. So they must remain shut down because they have burnt a lot of our properties, our houses, our shops, our marketplaces, our offices. It's their own turn. So this is one of also the reasons why they must remain shut down. Another reason why they must remain shut down is that they have been raping our women. They have been raping our men, raping our children. Even the animal we eat as meat, they rape it also. Even our animals we use as pets, they also rape. These Fulani Mujahid Arabs, are they humans? And all the people working for them and supporting them. What is wrong with these people? So this is also one of the reasons we are telling them, sit at home. Depend you. Sit at home. All Nigerian institutions, sit at home. If you are working in secretariat, Nigeria secretariat, sit at home. If you are working in Nigeria government house, sit at home. All those areas are now red zones. Caution. Stay away from police checkpoints. Stay away from police barracks, police stations, secretariat, federal secretariat, local government. Stay away from all those places. If you work there, stop. I know it will pain you, but stop. It's for your own good also. It's for your own security purposes. These guys are heartless. You see the old men they burnt. Tell me now, all those old men, are they the men that are facing them? No. They will go and attack children, attack mothers, attack fathers, old men in the villages, pour them fuel and these guys are wicked. That's why you must stay away from all these people, all their institutions. If you see them in the village coming, run, take cover. I remember those days. They take cover, like 1967 time. Take cover. War is going on, but they are not letting you understand it. They continue to confuse you, use propaganda, use deception to confuse you, to deceive you. You see them dancing in the market, all their men you think is normal, it's not normal. Run, take cover if you see them. Don't wait until you begin to see Tucano jet fighter in the air in your own area, because it's happening already in Mbano. It's happening already in old Imo State. Please, don't wait until you begin to see with your eyes. Don't become Thomas. Listen to us now. For your security purpose sake, listen to us. Resign if you're working in Nigeria secretariat, Nigeria local government. Resign in police station. In fact, if you're a Biafran and you are still a police, Nigerian police, if you're a Biafran and you're still Nigerian army, I don't know who did this to you. They've not been able to understand that war is going on again between Nigeria army and Biafra armies. I don't know if you've not understood it. That when they are sending you to Biafra land, they are sending you to kill your brothers and sisters. When they tell you go and walk, enter Hilos, go to this place, they are sending you to kill your own brothers and sisters. Resign.